Silliness. Here we go. It's very slow, but well, they get themselves up onto those angles, and only one opportunity granted to Sayf. He's quick to capitalize. Here's a nade into elbow, flash into the back, it clears. A lot of that space gives them peace of mind, but they second-guess themselves. In through the TP, all that space being gathered. Nats catches the lurk and the rotations, because guess what? It was Jamppi gaining all that space through Showers while all that was happening.
He's going to be pushed up. Newbind makes it easier to clear this position.
Oh, he needs some help, though.
Goes 1 for 1.
No trade in sight there, Angel. Still alive and kicking, isn't he?
But only with a classic.
It's a 2v4. Gains the upgrade. One smoke left. Can remove one of the angles. Trying to follow the traces. Landing a few shots here. We'll need a real miracle chance here. Doubled up into Lamps, and yet from behind, the timing unfortunate for him, but all really just laid out here for Team Liquid to take this pistol round. SUYGETSU, so much to do, not enough time. It doesn't allow SUYGETSU to just hold this position. And yeah, towards the back there. Rattling off the share of shots, not favored for it.
Zyppan so far looking like he's crispy, apart from the first death that he got in round 1. Otherwise, he's been good for it. Aim's on point. Form not an issue.
Team Liquid feeling a tad lost in this one. I mean, 40 seconds remaining. They don't really have any semblance of map control. Only now starting to clear towards it. And guess what? Angel's here. Slide off angle. Lovely movement from soulcas, though. He responds. That is the trade.
Shao needs help. Zyppan's going to be booking his way over as quickly as he can.
He does towards the back, but he's given plenty of timing. There was a large window there. Only the Trailblazer. No one pushing up off of this. It's only the players, and he's timing it. Hooked his way around into the center of the tube, and that's running forwards there. Up and over. Zyppan, not aware of it. Dropping down now. That's the plan. It wasn't covered, and well.
This is so much responsibility and pressure to put on SUYGETSU's shoulders.
But he's out of there. Gives it up. Doesn't play towards the back of the site.
It's a bizarre round, but they have both duelists flanking through market. It's a weird way of playing the defensive side of Bind, because you're going to be running into these trademarks more often than not.
30 seconds left.
Jamppi's got one positioned at market.
There it is.
How do you get past that?
No chance. Have to break a bit of waiting to see if somebody will just walk into that sight line. It gets triggered. Nats now aware. Repositions all towards the back here. Orbital strike clearing out Lamp. Stun is clean, but here it is. Util flying backwards and forwards. Jamppi got close to the corner here, and it's all up to Nats. He's playing his lineups. His whole team has just fell down. Not a chance of holding it. Pushed off the defuse though, but half gained onto it. Maybe a chance, a possibility. 56 health left.
Redgar though,
Open angles.
he still doesn't have any stars available to get.
SUYGETSU is close to the corner. Damage done through the box, and this is it. The off angle. SUYGETSU. Of course he doesn't. No shying away from that fight. Spots the legs. Damage done even more so. Backing away. Almost the kill. Zyppan all the way through the back as well. Reinforcements have arrived. And 3 players left standing here for Team Liquid. It's a bizarre approach to the attack side.
It's a mess of a round. Really is. But they're going to try and end towards B. Angel's got this.
Yeah, I mean
Jamppi with the tour de force is waiting for somebody to come back through the teleporter towards him. Jamppi's looking for an opening pick.
Part of the plan. Trailblazer now makes his way forwards. So what are setups, and here's the showstopper. Yeah, they want to burst forwards all the way into the site. Not really catching anyone. How do you take that fight? Still, it's traded and brought down. No value from the showstopper. 4 versus 4 with the pit in play. Trailblazer, it's fast from NAVI. They want to try and flood into this one and prevent it from even going down in the first place, but they fail at that. Still cleaning up. Angel, where does he pull it from, man? I do not know, but Jamppi's dealt with, and now they've cleared out Showers.
All of these 3 players really grouped up. Any kind of spray that's aimed at one of them could easily catch 2 or 3.
It comes down to it, doesn't it? Will the rifles connect? Retaking into it with the operator, never ideal as well. cNed's using himself as bait, running forwards. Angel, he's already cleaned him up. 3 in a round for it.
He's up for a walk. He
Round's
runs
already
straight
began.
into Jamppi.
He's ran straight into him with the op sight line. Brought him down into a 4v5. Proactive is the call here. Flash play out of the smoke. Shao's holding it. Angel close.
Angel, Redgar. Staring at each other.
Sees it.
Sugetsu making sure Showers is not an option. Angel, you can't be swinging that
It's
one,
almost
man.
re-peeking it. They could have just been contacted up onto it. In fact, they are, man. Of course he's going to be falling there.
Jekyll and Hyde.
It's so silly.
3v4, the defensive side now going to be scrambling. Sugetsu forced to abandon the pit.
And Shao to try and push them back here from the back of the site. Seekers not actually broken. Trailblazer on top of it as well. Flash round to the side. He's going to get stunned up here. No chance in hell. Ton of util coming his way. His team helping him out, though. There was a nade in response. That's from Zyppan off to the side, but they have gained that ground all the way. And Shao, he is on an island, essentially. Plant. It's tapped. Forcing out the response once more. Sayf over the top here with a boom bot. He wins out the fight still. There's no time on the clock. Sugetsu dodging the flash. Round to the side. It's onto Jamppi. He's got a hold and he misses it. The spike. It does go down. Extension into it, but it's a 1v1. Sugetsu versus Jamppi. With the up. Held down. How does he win it? Jiggling it.
They're tucking towards the back of the site. But this is what gave Jamppi the advantage early on. cNed went for a play like that. And Sugetsu did what he could. Sometimes this guy's aim is just ridiculous.
Teleporter? I don't know, man.
They must.
Yeah, they do. They don't actually have Showers control when this is happening as well. They're going to have to clear that one themselves. Now they're starting to move forwards onto the site, but there's only, again, 17 seconds left. Plenty of opportunities to try and deny. Still, it's safe. Showstopper there. Ducking and juking away from it here, giving all that space up. 4v5 with the pit layer down. This one should be a slam dunk for Team Liquid, but should be, doesn't really play a part in this series so far.
Sugetsu's still looking for a lurk play all the way through B. He's very far away from being able to help in this retake. So I don't think NAVI are going to be contesting this one too heavily, just spamming into the pit and seeing if they can get rewarded with a freebie.
Praying, and well rewarded. There's the first one. The time is still ticking. They're going to need a bit more than that, and Shower's still not there. soulcas off to the corner here, not favored with it. What is that? Adjustment, flick to the side, and at this point, not enough time to make the play for this one. This is Team Liquid wrapping up the round. Evacuation through the TP. In a match here. Doesn't have another one to get any sort of info here. Double satchel into the back. Shao not expecting it. Beautiful. Lovely from Sayf, but still Angel's here. Tucked to the corner. Smoke at his back. Tries to go for a second peek of it, but Jamppi shuts that one all the way down. Seconds to spare with the plan going down. Still that player advantage. Here for Liquid. Spam. Through the box, Jamppi. Chunked down. Just 50 health, but all he needs to do is land the shot, but it goes wide. Everybody getting out of there, playing off the side. Onto the long angle here. NAVI now. Into the side itself. There's a pull. Onto the smoke. Nade as well for the first layers of this one. Waves of the utility, but it might start to get rough here. Tap onto it, trying to force it out. Heal online as well. Is this the time for it? Seems like it, but Sugetsu's already taken up that space. Backing away, Safe. A wide swing, but he's traded and brought down. Nevertheless, half on the defuse. Time has been bought, but it's up to cNed. Tour de force. Will it make a difference?
Weak B site in round 10, and they've done it again here creating weaknesses on A.
Yeah, cracked open the timing for it. Good orbital strike, though. That's going to split up this push to the A side here. Safe alone onto the angle, but still with that tour de force in the hands of Jamppi. He's watching it all the way from Shao. Sugetsu close to the corner. Angel brought down. Beautiful. I love that adjustment. Bit of spam just trying to bait out the shots here. Leaving it. Flash deep through. That's just spamming. It forces cNed to make the first.
There's nobody home.
Yeah, Trailblazer didn't see much. Neither does the flash. There it is, the impetus to try and take this one here, but NAVI fully grouped up, still aware that somebody could be lurking. We know that the site is completely clear. Of course, Team Liquid is still going to be doing their best to stop that one, and that was what they were trying to catch. NAVI.
No need for Jamppi to be making a play like that when they've got the B site completely for free, and there's been no resistance. You've got to anticipate a heavier stack over towards A, and now potentially Sugetsu coming around behind on a faster timing. If he can win a duel in hookah against Redgar, maybe there's still a chance here for NAVI where there shouldn't have been any.
Maybe a chance. Dog clearance into Alba. I don't believe it can see up onto the top angle. Sugetsu loses his fight still. It's a scramble, and it's not.
And 2 bullets in his head.
Yeah, 2 bullets left standing. It's just pure contact plays. Skipping, hopping towards the side, getting back to safety. Meanwhile, push from cNed close and personal here. It's Jamppi. He's baiting it with the headhunter. Fired off one of his shots and he still doesn't win it out.
Oh, that's a ridiculous shot to hit from cNed. It's a great idea from Jamppi there. He played that situation perfectly, and the whole of Team Liquid's aggression into sand pulls people into Jamppi for him to make the play and get the kill. But it's equalized at 4v4.
Yeah, 4v4, and they don't have control of showers. So Trailblazer, goal of that just to clear that space out and regain it, but it has granted a ton of time here for Team Liquid. They've already got the entirety of their team towards the back of the side. If this is red, if they try and take a bit of a TP pivot, could be brutal for them. They just choose to take the timing anyway into the back of the site. Fights are taken. Not even that much util really to supplement it, but they win them out.
Liquid chose to try and get a retake happening there before the spike had even been ferried down short. Trying to push off the back of the Trailblazer. soulcas left with 6 health. An impossibility here, I think, for him. And NAVI looking down the end of their first pistol round of this match. First pistol round of Champions for NAVI to collect.
Big news for them, get the ball rolling.
It's been such a major issue for them this year. I think they only win something like 44% of their pistols.
Yeah, it's kind of egregious.
Just off the top of my head, they're not a team that's been able to get good starts into maps very often.
Util, it is all over. Safe, cNed, rebounding, almost a hard read in terms of it. Flash over to the side here. Shao is out in the open, and that's a rifle. Drop down to the floor.
That's one that Team Liquid are going to be able to recover very quickly, and they pass it immediately to Natus, who has been their best player, I think, in terms of his performance in this match. Jamppi doesn't have any contact just yet off his trademark that's in hookah. So Navi's kind of fake noise and pressure in that area doesn't really net them too much. Team Liquid can still keep 3 players A. They got the read again.
They got Natus taking that contact with the rifle. He was holding for the higher position, the higher swing. He wants to have another go of it, and of course, he is feeling it! Natus breaks them down.
What a player to pick up the hero rifle. He's just been immaculate today. Every fight he takes is magic, pouring from his fingertips. Angel's going to give it another go. Distraction from Sayf to set up Natus, who's ready to swing again. This round has gone.
I think connection, information for soulcas. That's the nade going, flying straight into them, hoping to take that clean fight, but well, soulcas. Beautiful strafing.
Zyppan was on fire at the start of this map. It felt like he could do no wrong in terms of the first fights, apart from that very beginning on the pistol, but he's cooled off quite a lot while Team Liquid were on their heater. And here, being set up for a duel, and soulcas comes out on top. Those are the kind of fights that NAVI are looking for.
Down to the minute mark. Still a 4v5. Going to be walking right into the sight line. Can Jamppi deliver shot? Not quite landing. Gets the information though. Backs away to safety. Ooh, giving him a haircut. At this point, quite obvious where NAVI all grouped up. A lot of noise being made. Trailblazer used, flash over the top. Not too much house though, no opportunities granted. 25 seconds left, what is the call? It just feels so lost.
I mean, both of these teams, both leaders, finding it very difficult to get into sight.
Because again, it's just obvious. You made so much noise. Fast lane though. Oh, cuts up the side. And they are straight in there. All the way, it's those NAVI fundamentals, the bread and butter of what still makes them a dangerous team.
The fast lane too from cNed, just allowing him to be able to find that opener and drawing eyes away from the people that were aiming to defend hookah. I mean, flooding out from hookah in that kind of situation is almost always going to be supremely difficult. NAVI made it look elegant. Still in the 3v2, there are chances for Natus to work magic again.
Certainly, but he's got so much to clear. Snake bite.
Player standing.
Not landing in the right spot. Really to try and clear him out. That face though, tucked to the core here. Maybe donation of a rifle. No way in hell.
They're expecting him to be on a more standard angle there. The off angle just works perfectly. Sayf takes a peek down short.
Yeah,
killed in response.
Traded here. Over the top though, Natus is there. What? There's no way! My man is breaking the physics of the game with that.
What on earth was that shot?
Disgusting. And a chance now.
30 seconds left.
It's a 1v2, he's got the rifle in his hands.
He cannot be allowed to do this.
Will wake you up, won't it? Stuns, missing, not connecting. Need enough, though, to push him out of that position.
Toxin screen down.
That's forwards. A lot to clear here. It really is an impossible scenario.
This would be a legendary 1v4 if he was able to pull it off.
He's got to force the fight. Tap of the spike will isolate one of them. Look at the positioning here. There's no swing really from it, and yet the angle's so wide, it was unexpected. Here's the pit. It's online. 1 kill earned. Show me again.
I swear he was in midair.
There's no way. There's just no way, man.
He's just being blessed.
There's no way. This is on the run and gun patch as well, by the way. Look at that.
Same reaction.
Yeah.
Same reaction.
Yeah.
He's got enough money to be able to buy a rifle. He's just chosen not to.
Fast lane, stuns there. Combined all the way up with the Sky utility. That gains them the sight. Team Liquid forced to the back of the halls. Yeah, this overdrive will start to fade here. Already half on the duration.
Yeah, and this is a massive problem for cNed. I mean, unless he tucks himself inside a smoke and gets a kill with a shorty, Sayf is going to be coming back in with a showstopper very quickly for this retake.
Tap with the spike. It's forcing out all this util. That was the goal of Navi here. Look at our fully grouped up. Here's the Trailblazer now on their side, seeking to try and claim some space. And with the showstopper, it will be made easy. No! It misses to the side. Zyppan! An absolute menace! Oh, from the jaws of defeat, he had to hit that. cNed close and personal. Value is there. And Jamppi forced to scurry. He hits the shot. He brings him down, but it's a 2v4.
In such small moments, the differences are made. I mean, Sayf is going to be kicking himself for missing that showstopper. It was their major tool at being able to get back in. And now Jamppi is just getting hunted down.
Yeah.
They want this operator out of his hands.
Squeezed in the spawn. They want to take that gun away. And that's still there. Fast lane's used. Cause him to use that snake bite. The pull is really quite nice and damage enough for the kill. There is that follow-up, though. cNed all the way through into the site there. Safe. Reactions, flicks and adjustments, opening wide, orbital strike. It is a scramble, and it is messy.
Sayf's doing it, though. He's finally taken down.
Absolutely. He's made it just that much more winnable. Still SUYGETSU, he's left it into that 1v2. Spike, it is in his hands. Doesn't have the hard job of retrieving it now, but my God. Messy beginning for Navi. Team Liquid, another lifeline, another chance. Player advantage, guns aplenty. They can pick it up and gain those upgrades. SUYGETSU is going to have to put on a masterclass in terms of how he plays this.
But he did hit both of them going through the teleporter, so he knows that spawn is safe.
Gives him info. Flash to the back. Does he take the timing? The flash didn't lock on. He hears the jump out. It fades away. Force it to the 1v1. Jamppi. Oh my. Your TP is stuck there, son. There's no getting out of that spot. Still, showstopper again to pull. Latching away and pushing them all the way back here, Zyppan. Not much left with the fuse. Threading the needle with it, and still coverage is there from the rest of his team. They do not have Shao's control. No, Jamppi's still there, seeking to try and pivot. Break away here, Sayf. He's holding down the angle, locking down the line of sight, bringing down 2. Eventually going down, but maybe he's done enough. It's 3 versus 3.
And they were delayed getting into B here, so there might still be some doubts in Navi's head. No, instead, Shao connects with the rest of his squad. It's soulcas in a position to potentially make the difference here.
Pit on lineup, used right into the spawn, cuts it up.
And soulcas doesn't go for the play. Just holds passively onto elbow, waiting for the rest of his squad. Perhaps a hero move may have been needed in that kind of position. A retake into a pit is going to be so difficult, especially with Jamppi's op.
Just how do you win it out? Almost impossible, but that flash is really good. It pushes them deeper into the pit, gets them onto the angles. Has to be the push back in to re-clear! SUYGETSU again! What is that adjustment? Stray bullet finding it, and soulcas last. Yeah. No, the Showers is occupied. Taking a fight anyway. Angel. Again, classic play, Redgar. Plenty of moments here! That is fantastic! Taking his time with it. And that's holding it down. No one gets past the choke point. Not with his watchful eye. And this has stunted it, hasn't it? The entirety of the round. What a time for Redgar to make a play like that.
Enemy remaining.
The timing could not have been more perfect. And the one tap, delightfully accurate there to take out the hero. What can Zyppan do?
Not
30
much.
seconds
26 health, no real time. Spike out in the open. All Team Liquid need to do is face it together. No noise cues though. Zyppan doesn't want to give them anything. Any information, just going to come down to, again, contact plays. Smoke's dropped down. All the way through, there's a snake bite. The angle's watched. Redgar is closer to the corner as the smoke is propped up. No, the damage, not enough to bring him down.
8 health.
Redgar survives.
I thought he was going to try and get in off the Seekers there. He was at risk of being able to be caught by a shred of the spam.
And healed all the way back up here. There's
NAVI is still going
34
for
seconds. Yeah, they want to try and put the squeeze again. They know that Redgar is here, close to the corner. His team are bailing him out once more. Redgar playing inside the smoke team.
And have an attempt at getting rid of Nat.
Yeah. Vincere was making a go of it to break the trademark. Again, throw in bit of that false information all the way through showers now. That's a fast lane to try and get them out of this. Nat still holding down into the pit. Who will meet him? Anybody to greet him? Doesn't look likely, does it? Just spamming, hoping for a random shot. And with all of that, the plan goes down towards the back of the site. It's been taken. They're squeezing Redgar into lamps. Any util to set this up? Not quite, just taking the fight.
The Trailblazer missed Nats. They have no idea exactly where this Viper is. And Nats could remain the thorn in the side despite Team Liquid being a player down.
It's all about backstabs, isn't it? On every single front. NAVI, they don't really have control or an idea of where these players could be. Jamppi creeping onto the side. SUYGETSU shuts that one down. Nats has fallen on top of it. And just like that, it's flipped. The NAVI players are feeling it. It felt like every advantage in the world.
The call, genuinely, to come over to B.
With the Trailblazer, no way. Where's the TP? Jamppi? There's nothing to clear him into the corner here. soulcas being wrapped around, he's granted two. Jamppi's still just trying to survive here. Util not clearing him out. Showstopper into the corner, vacated all the way through to the backside of that TP. Time, no time, almost denying it. That could have been it. But the smoke was watched for, and Zyppan shuts down his adversary. It's 3 versus 3.
And elbow control for Shao and SUYGETSU. A deadly duo for NAVI.
There's no util for Team Liquid.
No, they're in great positions here, NAVI, to be able to win this and close it out.
This should be it. Should be the finisher. Running through onto the site now, giving up control. Semblance of it, a tap onto it, not quite a tap, it's a full bloody stick. Nat half onto it with the smoke in his face, all the way through. That is ridiculous.
The side swap.
First round of it. Pop Flash played it, but a fight. This is NAVI taking the battle right to them. A skirmish outside, just beside Fountain. It's somehow a 3 versus 3.
Yeah, it was an amazing peek from cNed. He was playing towards Hookah as well. Swung on the player that was trying to support from Market. But he's calling the rotate now. 3 players over towards B. Seems a bit bizarre. I mean, cNed's all the way pushed down. He's just worried that they could be circling around, but instead Team Liquid are taking space.
And with this deep push, I mean, cNed's got so much ground here. He knows it's A. They're already on it. The call is made. I mean, yeah, exactly. They've given up space.
Spike planted.
But he's worried about running into a trademark at some point here. He doesn't know what we can see, that Jamppi's used it deep on triple. So cNed is concerned that he might not even be able to flank properly. He takes the longest route around.
It's being watched for. Nats is aware.
Hyper aware.
Hyper aware. Doesn't win the fight. It's cNed who rips it away. Skipping around and to the side. Information granted and given. soulcas is so uncomfortable.
Angel's going for it.
Yep, they're pushing it. Any util to clear this? No, not at all. Dinked through the wall. Shao dropped down to half HP.
And no reaction from cNed and Zyppan.
Watch
they had a
for
moment.
Battle of the Lurkers as well. Nats versus SUYGETSU taking place on the other side of things. This is Team Liquid's chance to really grab control once more. Bring it even.
30 seconds left.
Another round of OT. Stay alive in the series.
SUYGETSU doing work on the other side of the map.
He's put down Redgar, but he doesn't anticipate Nats yet. Swinging from the sidelines.
Not ready yet.
With this 2v4, a tap onto it. Shao's just creating noise as well to try and anchor these plays. He's through the TP. Through short now, but there's no time. Zyppan doesn't have health. Nats, he spotted his information. He's going to be noted here. Zyppan lands that shot, but he has to stick this. And already Jamppi's running onto the sideline.
Come back on Fracture.
Oh, Jamppi falls. Toppled down. That is just sublime. Anticipating it. Players are going to be crossing into that angle, still tucked onto the corner, stuns at the feet. Nats, he's dodging and juking and still gets out with a kill and the heal on top. So, back up to 100, but the player advantage remains for NAVI.
They have to be worried about somebody pushing here. You can see the way that Team Liquid are clearing these areas, trying to contact through, having weapons out ready for every corner. They're concerned that somebody from NAVI has gotten deep, and that means that this push is going to be slow. No running into the B site. 20 seconds. It will offer Shao an opportunity to get his team up to match point again.
For Shao to be that difference maker. He's got full util, but he doesn't want to reveal his position. He has to just try and bide the positioning, the time. He takes the duel. No one's turning around. Oblivious. Spike drop down, and that's in the corner. Holding. It comes down to this. Missing it. Just barely.
I don't know how. It looked good to me. And just the thinnest of margins.
With that, NAVI granted some information. They know now where the operator is.
And Jamppi's forced to take a more passive line. So the info that he was able to get and the confidence that the rest of Team Liquid were able to place in him is diminished. This means NAVI are going to be able to get set up for an execute into these two players on A. They can finally hit the weak side of Team Liquid.
The pull's late. Zyppan's already into the back of the site here. It's up to this gun duel that's about to be taken. That's patience is played by him. Still lands that shot there. Snake bite to the back. Jamppi repositioning now. Rendezvous all the way back to safety now, and time is running so damn short. That's a lovely. The crossfire setup, and that's brought down once more. Still reinforcements are there with saving to the back. And SUYGETSU enough of up here. 3-2 split potentially. Trying to force out that util. Oh, what a fight to be taken. I mean, Sayf was right off the back of that one. cNed, I believe, on top of the box. Loses that duel. But instantly it's NAVI once more. Plugging up the holes in the defense. They want to take the fights right to them, and they're winning them out. Doesn't matter. Somehow always finding the miracle moments in these rounds here. Close to the corner again, spam into a Redgar. He swings, good timing on it. Shao, he's really being pressured now. He's feeling it, he can hear it, and he's dodging to the side, left and right.
I have the spike.
Leaves it to Jamppi. 1v2. Surely Shao's done the most. Still the rendezvous available, but Jamppi is guessing. Where are these players? Not a clue.
It's a free map control.
Redgar. He's in a one and done. He's got to get a bit more than that though. Running forwards, his adjustments with it. Already gliding into the back. cNed, he's brought down. Towards the back, a triple here. This should be watertight seal when it comes to this site. Spike drop down out. Shao's picked up this operator, but can't find an open angle, can he? 2 versus 4 picks it up, running all the way through.
They've been pulling out miracles.
Will they clear it? Is it going to be the double face once more? Redgar is not set up. Jamppi, he cannot respond, and still rock solid. A complete hold, and the fight's being isolated. It leaves it to Nats. But again, Spike out in the open, the crossfire setup. It's all there.
And maybe one day this B-hold will crumble for NAVI. Maybe one day Angel and Shao won't be able to stand up, but it's not today. And that was just immaculate. Able to take the kill.
cNed, fast lane there, flash inside of it. No one can really play the marks towards it. Stuns. It's all being supplemented to try and get them into the side, but it's anyone's game, really. And it's a guessing game at that. Holding for these smokes, but this time, fully advantage for NAVI. It's going to be a miracle. And for the map, for the series, Team Liquid having to retake.
But it doesn't look like they're exactly conscious that Jamppi could be posted up here. They're playing inside the tube, making sure that they're not open to hookah, but do they really know that Jamppi's here?
Jamppi, he wants an open sight line. He's got to know. And look at it, he's expecting almost a push coming through into the back of the site there. It's traded immediately. 2 versus 3, Shao, he falls, Redgar. You're going to be the difference maker. Still the crossfire. Onto the B-long angle, a tap onto it, it's a smoke, you have to force it into the spam. Redgar sticking it, I don't believe he got half, it leaves it to Jamppi, into the 1v1, and time. It's against him. Oh, the satchel half on it, pushed away, Zyppan! Will shut it down, and NAVI move forward.